Bonjour and welcome back to my channel. Claude here. Thank you for joining me for your January tarot reading. This is going to be a reading for the people born under the High Priestess, the Strength and the Judgment card. So I hope you're doing well and that you've had a wonderful time with your loved one over the holiday period. I'm going to be using the Intuitive Night Goddess Tarot. I've reviewed this deck on my channel, so I will drop you a link in the description box below if you want to check out the artwork and maybe, get them for yourselves. So I'm going to be doing a 9-card spread for the monthly energies. So if you would like to connect to the energy of my deck, now is the time to do so. Take a couple of deep breaths whilst I shuffle the deck. So what do my Aquarians born under the High Priestess, the Strength and the Judgment cards need to hear for their highest good for January, please? Sorry, I don't take piles of cards. Alright. So in the near past, you have the Three of Swords. In the current situation, you have the Six of Pentacles. And in the near future, you have the Three of Cups. So you've got two threes already, the energy of growth, expansion. In the air department, you've got the Spirit of Pentacles. Now, in this deck, Spirit is the King. In the earth sector, we have the Nine of Cups. In the fire position, we have the Devil, a major arcana. And in the water sector, we have the Five of Pentacles. What's helping you is the Seven of Pentacles. And what's hindering you is the Ace of Wands. Interesting. And the bottom of the deck, which is the underlying energy that you may not be aware of, we have the Nine of Wands. So let's talk about this first. So the Nine of Wands talks about one more challenge, one more hurdle in order to get to where you want to be. This is the often referred to as the wounded warrior, because this is the card that says that you have given your all to a situation or a relationship, whatever the case may be. And and inevitably, when we do that with so much passion and drive, we acquire some cuts and bruises, or we become burnt out. So it could be to do with job, a career. You may have really overworked yourself, or you may have given your all to a relationship or to a project, whatever the case may be. This is this energy of feeling burnt out, tired. When am I going to be freed of this? Because this is becoming a burden for me, is what the idea is. So that's the underlying energy. And in the near past, you've got this Three of Swords right there. Now, the Three of Swords is a card of mental breakthrough. It's a card, as I often say, the swords can cut. So it's not necessarily an easy mental breakthrough. It can bring pain. But it is a breakthrough, so you may have found out something, or some truths might have been revealed, whatever the case may be. This brought about some kind of breakthrough, a change. And in the current situation, we have the Six of Pentacles. Now, the Six of Pentacles is a very positive card. It's a card of harmony. This is a card that says that, you've got the perfect equilibrium between movement and stagnation. For instance, if we're talking about energies, periods of time where you are busy and others where you actually can rest. But it can also be a card that talks about giving and receiving, and sometimes the Six of Pentacles, in the shadow side of it, can be the breadcrumbs card, where actually you're just getting breadcrumbs. You're putting a lot in, and you may not be getting back as much as you should, which is why we've got this Nine of Wands energy underneath it, energy-wise, saying, one more push, okay? One more push, you're nearly there. Now, it may also talk about the fact that you are putting a lot of effort into keeping this harmony in your physical realm, because the Six of Pentacles, Pentacles being earth energy, talks about your physical reality. So you may be putting a lot of effort, whatever situation you're in, into keeping, guarding this harmony in your world. That's a message for someone out there. Now, on your mind, we have the King of Pentacles. Now, the King is the master of the suit, so represents expertise, knowledge. This is a very pragmatic king, and obviously this is the energy, okay? This could be male or female. So this is somebody who's trustworthy, very grounded, very practical, could be a business owner, someone who knows how to be prosperous and abundant in the 3D world. So this may well be somebody that's on your mind, or this may be you embodying the energy, wanting to embody the energy of that King of Pentacles, you know, wanting to be prosperous and abundant and making the right decisions, taking all the steps in order to get there, to make sure that you keep this harmony in your physical realm. So take what resonates, obviously. In the Earth sector, which is the practicalities, you have the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is the wish fulfillment card. This is wanting to have your wish fulfilled. So it's a beautiful energy of, you know, your heart getting what it needs, you know, to feel emotional fulfillment. So I can see that there is a drive for you to attain this, whatever the Nine of Cups is for you, whether it's a happy relationship, whether it's providing for your family, or providing for other people in the community, or, you know, take what resonates. But this is you focusing in the 3D world on wanting to be emotionally fulfilled, you know, to get what your heart desire. And I'm not surprised to see it under the King of Pentacles, because the King of Pentacles could be what your heart desires, or it's you taking pragmatic, practical steps towards manifesting your wish, whatever your wish is. In the fire sector, we have the devil. Now, the devil is temptation, okay, of any kind. Now, I always say temptation can be an inner temptation, or it could be an outer. If it's an outer, it represents a person, someone who you find very attractive, whether you are attracted to them romantically, or whether they are offering you something that looks very attractive. And the thing with the devil is, if it looks too good to be true, it generally is. So it's something to be aware of, because it's in your passion, in your desire. So it may indicate that you are desiring somebody who's not good for you, or what this person is offering and you desire it is not necessarily the right path for you. Now, if it is an inner devil, it could be anything you do to get instant gratification and then you regret it afterwards, like shopping therapy or eating the whole tub of ice cream, you know, whatever your inner devil is. We all have different ones. Yes, it could be substance abuse as well, but not necessarily. You get what I'm trying to say here. So there is this word of warning here, which is why I love tarot readings, because they enable you to be proactive rather than reactive, of being careful of temptation, you know, of something that looks too good to be true, or something that may make you happy instantly, but long term is not necessarily the right path for you, is what they're saying. In the water sector, which is your feelings, your emotions, we have the Five of Pentacles. Now, the 5 is the number of changes. Now, if I always say that, if we embrace the change, it stays a change, a situation that's going to make you evolve and grow. But if we resist the change, it becomes a challenge. So Pentacles representing the physical realm, and you do have 4 cards right here of Pentacles, very much to do with your 3D reality. The Five of Pentacles talks about a significant change in your life. And it may be something that you fear because it's in your heart space, because you've got this harmony right here, but here there's the fear. It could be the fear of lack, whether it's the of lacking money, of lacking stability in your career, in your job, or home stability, whatever the case may be, because it's right under the devil. This is telling me that there is a fear of lack, of missing, of losing something, is what I'm seeing. Because you've invested a lot. I can see with the Nine of Wands that, you know, you're tired, you're burnt out, and in your heart you're thinking, but what if I don't give as much? What if I don't push as much as I normally do? I'm going to lose something. And the cards are saying, no, you won't, by the way. It's just something that's in your heart. It's that fear of change. I'm getting fear of change, fear of loss, fear of lack is what I'm hearing loud and clear. Now, what's hindering you is the Ace of Wands. Now, the Ace of Wands, generally speaking, is a beautiful energy because it's a brand new beginning. The Aces, they have the seeds of the suit, but they also have the potential of, you know, the combination of the suit, which in your case would be the Ten of Wands, and you're just at the Nine of Wands. I did say to you, as soon as I turned that card, one more hurdle, one more challenge, and you will get to your Ten of Wands. So the Ace of Wands, generally speaking, talks about a passionate new beginning, or an opportunity that really ignites you. You feel very drawn to it. You really want to make this new start. And because it's in your hindering, it's linked to that devil energy right here, in your passion and desire. This is really saying, be careful with this offer, because it may blur what you already have, is what I'm hearing loud and clear in my head. Because what's helping you is the Seven of Pentacles, and the Seven of Pentacles is the ultimate card of reflection, of looking at the hard work that you've put into something, you know, the time commitment, the sweat, the tears, the bits of yourself that have gone into building that Six of Pentacles, looking at it and wondering, is this worth my while? There's an element of impatience with the Seven of Pentacles, you know, thinking that things are not growing fast enough. Now, because it's in what's helping you, this is saying, look back on what you've done and realize how much you've grown, realize how much you got, realize that you're at the Nine of Wands energy, you know. It's normal to feel that you've invested a lot and you're not getting as much as you expected, or things have not moved in the direction that you expected yet. But you're just one off, okay? You just need to get that little push. So I'm really getting the message not to be blinded by a new offer or a new door that's tempting you, but that's gonna take you away from the true pathway you should be. And it may be an offer that says, you know, you'll get more money if you go with us, for instance, and because you have that fear of lack or the fear of change, you're like, I don't know what to do. So Seven of Pentacles being there to help you, this is really saying, look at how much you've grown, look at how much you've already done, and stay the course, is what I'm hearing loud and clear. Because you want your wish fulfillment, whatever it is you're trying to manifest, you're focusing on it. And now is not the time to do something rash or to be dazzled by some kind of shiny. That's what I'm hearing. I'm sorry, I know it sounds strange, but that's what they're saying. Because if you stay the course and you persevere, because with the Nine of Wands, the worst thing you can do is giving up. This is a card of, you know, persistence. Then you'll have something to celebrate. In the near future, you've got the Three of Cups. Beautiful energy, the Three of Cups. It's emotional growth. So it may be a time of celebration with friends, with your loved ones, with your co-workers. It's just a happy card, you know, something that's talks about rejoicing. So I see things moving towards the right, towards what you want, as long as you don't get sidetracked, but something that's shiny and, you know, it's not necessarily good for you. I really am getting the energy of, you know, stay the course, do not give up, and do not succumb to the fear of change in your world, because this is a very happy conclusion to it, really, with the Three of Cups. So I hope you've enjoyed your journey for the cards with me. If you found this message helpful in any ways, do let me know in the comment box below. I'd love to hear from you. As always, I thank you for your time. It's your most precious commodity. I'm so grateful you chose to spend it with me. I wish you a truly wonderful January, and I will see you again very soon. Until next time, au revoir.